Good morning. This is Gear Driven Smoke. Sorry I missed you guys last week. As I had previously mentioned in my Cub Tuesday video, I have 3 of these books that they're kind of a short subject matter. It's cool. So this one is Shocking Secrets of American History, 115 Surprising, Amusing Tales by Bill Coate. Introduction. Early America. A patriotic defense of British redcoats. I'm not sure if that's received as a derogatory term. I apologize if there is something in this that's offensive to our friends across the pond. The snowball fight of March 5th, 1770 is a well-known story. British soldiers guarding the Boston Custom House fired into an unruly mob of dock workers, killing 5 of them. When Samuel Adams published an account of the shootings, the episode became known as the Boston Massacre. Little did the Patriot leader know the strange chain of events that would follow his expose. After Sam Adams' publication, the colonists were furious and demanded justice. So vociferous were they that the British authorities decided to make scapegoats of the redcoats. The first to be put on trial was Captain Thomas Preston. He was found innocent. That left the 8 soldiers who now realized more than ever that they needed a good lawyer. Had their captain been found guilty, that would have rendered them guiltless. They had been following orders. But with Preston having been found innocent, the soldiers were now on their own, hung out to dry. At that point, the best lawyer in Boston stepped in to take their case and save their lives. When the trial opened, the defense attorney, who was himself a colonial, was held in almost as much ridicule as the soldiers. Cold stares surveyed him in court, and he met with outright hostility on the street. Nevertheless, he persevered. The defense counsel maintained that the mob into which the defendants had shot was in reality an unlawful assembly. So brilliantly did he argue the case that after 2.5 hours the jury came back with a not guilty verdict for 6 of the soldiers' manslaughter verdicts for the other 2. So not guilty for 6 and manslaughter for the other 2. None of the defendants in the Boston Massacre went to jail. Even the 2 guilty ones, claiming a common law custom, escaped prison by being branded. Thus, it was that 8 British redcoats owed their lives and their freedom to the colonial lawyer who laid aside his own political feelings to do his duty. For, you see, the Boston attorney who successfully defended the soldiers of the Boston Massacre was none other than John Adams, our 2nd president, one of the most ardent and anti-British patriots Massachusetts ever produced. That's interesting. I like that one. I don't know how well you can tell that, but this really seems like a good book. It's hardcover. It's like a quality book, but the pages bleed through, and that's sort of messing me up. I should play with the lighting on that. It's maybe too bright. housekeeping. Savinelli Petro 320. I do have the 6mm balsa filter in there. I have used the adapter. It's a smidge too long. The draw's just a little tight right now. I'm smoking Haunted Bookshop. Which has sort of become a meat and potatoes all dayer for me, even though I don't smoke all day. It's simple but enjoyable for me, so I'm just gravitating towards it. But it has these like flake-like inclusions in it where you can tell that it's a couple layers pressed together. And I kind of try to break them up if there's going to be a bunch of them in the bowl. I just dip and scoop and I pack. A Haunted Bookshop's got to be packed a little tighter. It's sort of unruly. It springs up. Can you believe John Adams defended those guys? That's pretty cool. That's it. That's something I never knew. I love American history, and I like world history. I'm not drinking anything special. I've been on that Death Wish coffee for a bit. It's quite good. Pipe smokes pretty well. There's like a slight gap here, but it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this is exclusive to Pipes and Cigars. The Petro series. Petro meaning rock in Italian, and that's the stone-like stain and rustication. It's just a simple 320. I really like it. It's a good shape. Not a great clencher because of the stem, but I'd really like a 673. And I really like the, I think it's 121 and 122, the bent pot. I hope you guys enjoyed your St. Patrick's Day. I hope you had a quality time, a good safe time, and got home safe. I didn't hear a whole lot of events that ended badly in that way, that people weren't safe and didn't have a good time. Every year somebody in my neck of the woods gets arrested, but better arrested than on the side of the road severely injured or worse. I am smoking briars on this Cobb Tuesday. I just feel weird. We're getting into the spring, which is fantastic and a relief, although it's been a fairly mild winter. Well, with that, I hope you enjoyed this little reading and the unveiling of this shocking American secret. I wouldn't say it's all that shocking. It was a long time ago, but it's an interesting thing. I never learned about the Boston Massacre. I hope we're looking forward to the next one, because it is good. With that, happy smokes, fellas. Drop me a comment if you like. Always hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate that, even though it shows on like a 2 to 12 ratio. Hey, have a good one.